One of the things that I kind of feel weird about myself is that I've spent a long time trying to work for the gift of grace and everything it entails when it was given to me freely. That there's something about I had to work for something in which I'd already received the freedom for and through that sonship. And by doing that, I didn't understand my own identity anymore because I'm not a sinner. I'm a new creation. It's really interesting, and I think a lot of people struggle with this. We spend so much time trying to work for the gift of grace and everything that it entails that we don't realize that it was given and it's just sitting there waiting for us to pick it up. And so we never really experience the freedom of it. And I think one of the issues is when we think about the freedom, we think about the cross and the resurrection, but we don't realize that God has been giving freedom to people all throughout his story. Just to pick one example, in the book of Exodus, when all of his people were in slavery to the Egyptians, God sends Moses to them to set them free. And we see in that scripture that Moses goes to Pharaoh and asks for his people to be freed. And the Pharaoh says no, and so they go through a sequence of plagues that God causes on the Egyptian people. What I find fascinating about that picture that we don't talk about too often is that what's actually happening is people believed in multiple gods. It was a common thing. And so when two countries fought, the winning country thought that the God that they believed in had defeated the God of the other person. They believed it so much that they had gods of like the river and the mountains. And so they would fight in the mountains where they thought their God was so that they could achieve victory. And so what God does, Yahweh does in this situation is that with every single plague, he's attacking, see the air quotes, an Egyptian god. And so he goes through all these plagues, taking out everything the Egyptians believe. And to some point, even what the Israelites believe may be true. And each time he shows he's greater than all of these other gods that don't really exist, but because of that understanding, this is what he's doing. He's working with the context at the time. Till finally he gets to the greatest of the gods, which is the sun god, Ra, but also the Pharaoh, who's considered a god. And on the last plague, he takes out both of them, and it is in that moment that the Pharaoh lets Israel go. See, God has always wanted freedom for his people. And I think we don't understand that God is a God that wants to give us freedom. Connor said to me just today, he said that everything in this world you have to buy. The only thing that's truly free is God's love. I think we work too hard for a gift that's already been given. And the minute we recognize that God is our Father, that he wants freedom for us, that he is for us, that as we say yes to him, we become a new creation and we learn what that identity is, we actually do experience freedom. And freedom without a cost. And a God that wants to defeat all other things in your life that seem to be bigger than him. So I guess my question is this: what are the gods in your life? And would you let God come and show that he is bigger than any of them and reveal to you that you are a new creation?
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please leave a like and a comment. And if you haven't already, please go press that subscribe button, put the bell icon on, and we'll see you in the next video.